Welcome everyone to the Onpassive Kenya webinar. This webinar is open to everyone, guests and founders alike. I'm your host today, Lynn Nakamoto, and our co-host is Gladys Nyaboro, who is from the United States. We would like to now begin with Gladys, and Gladys is going to be talking about Onpassive, followed by Brenda, who is going to be speaking about Obless. And then we'll have a time for questions and answers. Go ahead, take the floor, Gladys.
Can you all hear me clearly? Hello, good afternoon, good evening, all over around the world. This is Onpassive, a global family with founders from every part of the world. We are from 212 countries and growing. I'm very happy to be here today. My name is Gladys Nyaboro, representing Kenya, currently in the United States. And today I want to talk about the power of Onpassive. Onpassive is a very, very powerful business that was started by our own CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, who is the CEO of this company, creating it from scratch with his tech team in Hyderabad. We are a legal company Onpassive. We are registered. That means, as we know, our CEO, he plays by the rules. He has followed the protocol. We are legal and we are viable. We know that we are sustainable because of the products and services that we have. When I came to Onpassive in 2018, I had only the vision for me to be able to have freedom, to be able to earn some money and be able to have time for my children. That means to have time freedom and financial freedom. But then I realized that Onpassive was bigger than just business. Onpassive is created with a CEO who has a heart for humanity, who has a heart for people, not only people who are comfortable, but people who are hurting. So he is very compassionate and he has been in online internet marketing, driving traffic for years. During his time in online marketing, as we know, many people are skeptical to join even now. He learned both the good and the bad. He succeeded in online. He succeeded doing business, but he realized that he succeeded because he knew what to do. But he realized that only 3% of people who explored online marketing managed to do well. But the rest of the people did not succeed. About 97% failed. So what he has done, he took every single thing that he has learned about online marketing, he turned the bad to good, to create a system that will be fair and maintainable, that will be sustainable, a system that can help those people who are good in online and internet marketing and those people who are not gifted in that. I am one of those people. The most I could recruit in the two businesses I tried before, the most number of people I could recruit was just my husband, because I didn't know how to talk to people about business. And that's where it ended. But then knowing when he created this business that is completely automated, Onpassive, that's why today I want to dwell on the power of Onpassive. Onpassive is powerful. Why? Because it will help people like me who don't know how to recruit, because it is automated. The system that he has created is automated. It's hands-free on us, other than you knowing how to log into your back office and out. That's for those who don't want to be involved in recruiting. It is automated, and the products that Onpassive will sell or will make available to the customers are sustainable, they are viable, they are futuristic, they are embedded with AI, they are affordable for a flat rate. As we know, if you own a business now, you will need a website. If you need a website, you will have to pay a company. I'll give an example of GoDaddy to make you the website. If you want to do meetings for your business, like what we are doing now, we are using Zoom to do our business. But Onpassive has created all these products within our own company. When you become a founder, you not only earn revenue from the earnings or the money that Onpassive will make by selling its products, but when you become a founder, Onpassive creates a website for you right there and then. You have your back office. Onpassive brands you as Gladys. Currently, those who are founders already, I'm sure you have seen link number 49, which is coded to your name, which means when the other businesses, there's a lot of, they take your downline or the people that you invite to the business. But our own CEO has created for us a link which is coded to our name, which means if I give you that link, you put in your name and your email and your contact, nobody will take you because you have been attached to me. The Onpassive will advertise our businesses for us because people wonder, now you are saying you have IT products, Gladys. How am I going to make money because I don't know anything with IT? The services that he has created are very, very user-friendly. Onpassive will do the advertising for us of those products. Onpassive will drive traffic to our website. What's driving traffic? Means that people who are looking for our products will be brought to our websites through technology, Onpassive technology of driving traffic. And that's one thing that our CEO is very, very good at. So he will advertise for us our products. The company which is Onpassive will sell our products for us. The company which is Onpassive will build our teams for us. So you don't have to worry about recruiting, being able to recruit or not being able to recruit, because the company will do it for you. But also we have I thank God on my behalf, and I'm sure with many, because I've spoken to quite a number of founders. We are more than 1.2 million as I speak today. And many are happy because we were given the opportunity to share this business with the people that we care about. Onpassive has not done a single commercial advertising its business, but watch out because it's coming soon. Everybody's gonna hear Onpassive. But all those are more than 100.2 million people from over 212 countries have been just by word of mouth. So if you are here as a guest, just know that the person who invited you here cares about you, because you have not seen the commercial anywhere, but somebody reached out to you. Myself, that's what I did. And I've spoken to many founders over here. Some are on here, some are not, many are not on here because we are many. There are many meetings going on all over the world for founders. Most of the founders are people who have always wished to do something, to help somebody, but they did not have enough to do so. They have a heart to help, but they don't have enough for themselves, leave alone to help somebody. So Onpassive will enable them to be able not only to have that time freedom and eventually to be able to be successful. One thing that I know, success, of course, will vary from one person to the other. But one thing that I know, with the products that we have, the Zoom, the services that will enable us or connect to conduct our own meetings within Onpassive. We don't have to use, of course, we love Zoom. We are using it now, and thank you if you hear me, Zoom. But we want to have our own platform in Onpassive. We want to be able to build our own websites in Onpassive. We're going to be able to have Academy, which is an online learning platform in Onpassive. Huh? We want to be able to have Bless. Bless is big. And that's why my focus of the founders that I brought in are people that I knew live beyond themselves. Right now, we have the crowdfunding program, and I try so hard. Our CEO has made it clear we don't compete with anybody. And so we don't want to compare ourselves with anybody. It's not about who is ahead, which company is ahead, which one is behind. But I am going to speak about Bless as a platform, which is kind of, and even saying an equivalent is to underestimate Bless. It's a crowdfunding platform, but within Onpassive, which when you become a founder is available to you. That's why we are trying to drive the point home for people to come in now, because when you come in as a founder, you have access to the products that when people who will come later will access as customers, and they have to pay to access those services. Bless will be very, very helpful, especially for people who love to help others. Because in Bless, which is a platform in Onpassive, which is a product on its own, which is committed to charity 100%. When you are a founder, you can post your cause there, that you have maybe a fundraiser or you are raising funds for a good cause. Of course, there is going to be a criteria to make sure that every single dollar that is raised within Bless goes to good cause, to do something good to humanity. Our CEO came up with Bless because from day number one, when he thought of starting Onpassive, it was never about him. It was about helping someone. It was about helping businesses to thrive online. For once that we are having a company that is not only for the big guys, but is also to help the little guys like you and I. Small businesses who don't have a lot of money to raise money to pay someone to create for them a website, to have an autoresponder, to have an automatic chat system that you can have, if you have a small business and you come to our products in Onpassive, you can have auto chat, auto responder, someone talking to you, automatically by text, answering questions to your customers when they are inquiring, making payments online. And when you wake up in the morning, you just log in and you see what was happening at night while you slept. Onpassive hosts your business for you. They do the liquid hosting for you. You don't have to do it. So all that you need to do is to come in. You can decide to come in now, but also you can decide to come in later. But what's the disadvantage of coming in later? Coming in later, there's no guarantee that there is ever going to be any founding positions as of being founders like us now. You can come in as a customer, but as a customer, you will not have, or resellers, but you will not have the same privileges that we have as founders. What are the privileges? I'm just gonna name a few. You're gonna be placed, if you became a founder today, like those founders who are already here, you have been placed already in the company's compensation plan before even the advertisements start. As I say, Onpassive is coming, watch out. When the masses are going to start running in, you will be already placed. You will have the ride of your lifetime, watching and seeing how Onpassive is thriving. When you become a founder, we have access to these products that I'm talking about that we have. Already as a founder, they are part of your package. But when you are not a founder, when you will come later, you're gonna have to pay you're gonna have to pay and come in later just as a customer. We love our customers, and I can guarantee you that in Onpassive, you're gonna have the best experience because we have tested the products. We have seen what has been placed already in place waiting for the customers. And that's why I'm very, very positive that we are going to thrive and everybody is going to hear about Onpassive, both in the developed countries, but even in the most remote villages. Somehow you will hear about Onpassive. But it will be sad that if we are here as founders, it will be bad if we keep the news of Onpassive to ourselves. I will hate, and I say this from the core of my heart, I will hate for friends, families, co-workers to tell me, why did you not tell me? That's why I have made a decision. I'd rather make a fool of myself and speak Onpassive everywhere I am to make people aware. And I believe that if you catch the vision, you will not wait. If you catch the vision, you will want to be a part of this journey, because as Onpassive, we are a global family and we are more than a business. We are a movement. We are people who have seen how the world is hurting. You saw we had the pandemic in 2020 that really changed people's lives, that changed people's family lives, that changed the jobs, everything to the worst. Even those people, look at the frontline workers in healthcare, they love the job, they love to serve. But we saw how they suffered. We saw how unprepared we were. And this happened worldwide. It did not matter where you were. It was painful to see healthcare workers wearing trash bags because we did not have enough gowns. We were not prepared. So we have to tackle these things. And we are the ambassadors. We are the ambassadors who can share Onpassive. And slowly, we cannot change the whole world. That one for sure I know, as our CEO has said, but we can touch someone's life. We can change one person. We can change one family. We can change one community. We can change a city. We can change a province, and we can change a nation. And in that way, we can change the world. We are from 212 countries, completely connected through this business, a real business. How unique it is. We are united in love. And we are the people who will try and change the divisions. I'm sorry, I'm gonna apologize for now and send my baby out. I'm so sorry.
Gosh, I was just talking to myself. Thank you, Mike, for cueing me. I was saying we all have lives, and Gladys is taking care of her family. She'll be back in a second. We have Brenda Matete, who's going to be speaking after Gladys and talking about Oblast. So go ahead, Gladys, and resume.
I'm so sorry, but that's what makes us Onpassive unique. Our own CEO has been in meetings and his babies come on. We are family and we understand all the challenges that we go through. And by the way, I have both accounts for my children. They are founders. So actually she has permission to be here, only that she shouldn't be with her iPad. So as I was saying, this is a movement that is connected not only through business, but connected with love globally. Through Onpassive, we have become so connected that I believe that we will be able to break the differences in communities. We will be able to break some differences that cause division and delay progression. I can give an example of MFA. MFA is Missionaries for Africa organization that we are forming within Onpassive. And this is bringing all Africans together. As Africans, we come from different countries in Africa, and we have our own differences. My own country, we have 42 tribes. Probably now there are more. And we have our own little fights within the country that happen. But through Onpassive, from my country, we now are one team. You cannot tell that this is from the other tribe and this one is from the other. And this is happening globally. So I believe that we are called for a higher purpose. The CEO, Mufareh, said he realized that he has been called for a higher purpose, to do something to humanity, to do something to alleviate some things that are just going on that shouldn't happen. He has visited homeless shelters. The most recent one, he was in Michigan. And he's very passionate about doing something to help the homeless people, not only to have a place to sleep, food to eat, soap and water to shower, but is committed to help in rehabilitating them, in having them trained, some vocational training, so that they can be able to have a skill set that can enable them to be more independent and functional in the community. And surely, who cannot want to be part of this movement? Onpassive is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I can tell you, we have been tested as founders. Our patience has been tested, and we are standing strong. And every day, as Dr. Benny says, you're going to hear him speak after some time, she eats, she sleeps, and she drinks Onpassive. She says that for a purpose. Onpassive is a business that can be willed, creates a legacy. Onpassive is a business that is sustainable, it's long-term, it's not just for now, but it's a business that is willable. If God calls you, if your time comes to go, you can will that business to your children and to your children's children, to the third and fourth generation and beyond. So it's not a business that when your time comes ends there. No. We have many people that, many founders, we have shared stories, and so we know there are founders who came in just to have enough 3 meals in a day or enough food to feed their families and have a little bit more to help. There are those who came in because they never had an opportunity to have the best education they could, because for some reason they did not have enough finances to go to school. But they believe, they have caught the vision that through Onpassive, they will be able to take their children to the best schools, because they don't have to worry about money anymore. There are those who came in because they want to have a form of business, but they cannot, because they don't have enough money to stock their business. Yes, they have the skill, but probably they have like a small, very small store that is almost empty, a very small shop that they are selling things. But through Onpassive, that they believe that this is the pathway for them to do something. Onpassive, through Oh Bless, my dream has always been going back to that community where I was born and raised. In my culture, we believe that a child belongs to the community, not just to the parents who gave birth to her. But how good does it do me if I am doing well with my family and my neighbors don't have anything to eat? That causes me pain. I want to go back and make up for what I was never able to do, or for what I have been willing to do, but I haven't been able to do it at a scale that I would love to. And I say, some people say, I have nothing to give now. Let me tell you, you have so much to give. You can give time. And if you can sacrifice one meal and give your neighbor, now when you don't have enough, it will be very easy for you to give now when you have more than enough to give. It has to kind of, you have to have that feeling of denying yourself to give. And for you to get yourself to train yourself, for it to give you some form of joy by doing that, in order for you to be able to give when you have. Because if we don't learn now, if I don't learn now, when I have and I'm comfortable, I don't think I'm going to be able to think about someone who doesn't have next door. And so please, as the CEO said, Mufareh, he wants to raise 1 million Mother Teresas. As we know, Mother Teresa was a woman who was committed to charity. She was a poor woman but she gave so much in terms of her time, in terms of her love. But we can do more. As a founder, I want to be part of the Mother Teresa's, not literally Mother Teresa, but to emulate that virtue of who she was, the virtue of what our CEO wants. He's not a religious person per se. I don't want to speak about that because that's not part of this talk, but he believes in the values that are grounded in love. He said 2 weeks ago, I believe it was, or last week, he said when his time comes that he leaves this world, he doesn't want to be remembered. He doesn't want to be remembered as the most richest man in the world or the wealthiest person, but he wants to be remembered as the most compassionate person. Just imagine a CEO with this size of company that has the potential to dominate the internet, humbling himself to the point that all that he wants to be remembered for is for compassion. And I believe it was a couple of years ago, he told us he's giving us a mantle of love. He's giving us the mantle of sharing. And they said, go and take it on. He said he wants to walk in this journey of doing something good to humanity. He wants to impact life positively, but he does not want to do it alone. He wants to take us along this journey. So you can tell that this company of Onpassive is not based on greed. Literally, it's not based on greed. It's based on enabling us founders to have financial freedom, to have time freedom, and to do something good to somebody else. Do something good to humanity. And one thing that gives me comfort, knowing that this is possible with every fiber of my being, I believe that Onpassive is a pathway for me and for many of those founders I've spoken to, and possibly to you, to achieve their dreams and to live the life that you dreamt you wanted to, but you were not able to, or to enable you to live the life that you wanted to live, a life of fulfillment. Because if you live a life grounded on love, I think it's more satisfactory. And he believes in integrity. He has said that. He believes in doing things the right way. He believes in following the rules and the guidelines. He has made it clear, whichever country that we live, when we begin to earn, we make sure we pay our taxes. That is a CEO who believes that the citizens, empowered through paying taxes, they can help to develop their nations. So this is Onpassive, which I look at as a global leader, as a global nation. We are nearly nationless when it comes to, because we are, from all over the world, but we are a global nation, and we are a generation that is rising now, and we are committed to do better. He has said it's good for us to bring in our loved ones, to share with them about this opportunity. But we have shared, and I know many of you have shared. Some loved ones, friends have said, yes, they have come in. Some have said, I don't want anything to do with that. But at least feel vindicated that you have shared. That's the most important thing. When the global campaigns begins about Onpassive, I'm sure they're gonna come to look for you. Onpassive was initially a $997 price tag to become a founder. Initially, that's a lot of money. It's not a lot compared to the products that we have, but I'm saying it's a lot in terms of taking it out of your pocket and paying. Ash said, if I want to help the 97% who are failing online, how can I charge them $997 to become founders? And a founder is someone who has caught the vision. So he gave us that huge discount, which is about 90% discount. He made the position for you to be a founder to pay only $97. Only $97 instead of $997 to become a founder. But he knew that he will make this for a limited time. And he made an announcement. He said a few weeks ago, I believe that was February, end of February. He said the positions of becoming founders are nearly coming to a close. He said when we start doing the global campaigns, there's no more opening to become a founder. So we have tried and we have seen the feedback. We have seen the results. We are trying as much as possible to bring in people that we care about so that they can be part of this movement. For those who are founders, keep on sharing and don't give up. When he made it $97, when he was trying to reduce from $997 to $97, he even had the thought of allowing people to come in free to be founders. For me, I thought that was strange, free, but then he realized something which is a fact. He said, if I let people come in for free, they will not value the business. They will just take it for granted. And here and there, we have seen it for people who $97 is not a lot for them. But he said, if I put, a little bit of money, $97, hopefully they will pay more attention. And that's life. What happens when you give people things for free? They take them for granted. But what happens when you make people pay into it? Pay a little bit of money into it. They pay a little bit more attention. They take good care of it because they know they put some money in it. So welcome to Onpassive. Welcome and become founders. Because in Onpassive, you will get automatic marketing and advertising done for you 24/7. You will get marketing done for you 24/7. You will get signups done for you by Onpassive 24/7. You will get recruitments done for you and your team growing by Onpassive, not by yourself. How beautiful it is. And the products we have are viable. We have a HR software system, which is one huge product in its own. This will help businesses to sign up to use or purchase our product Onpassive OStaff. It's called OStaff, which when you become a founder, I cannot discuss the details of the products here because this is a guest webinar. But when you come in, you see the more details that are listed, what Onpassive has on that system and what the current systems that we use in payrolls, in HR systems around the world, you'll be surprised. Ours is much more current, it's much more user-friendly, it is affordable, it saves the businesses time because some of the tasks are automated through AI. And most of our products are automated, AI embedded. We have OTracker is another product, which will help businesses to be able, once they sign up for our OTracker, they can be able to track their business. Where are their customers coming from? I tried it myself. We have OTrim. OTrim helps you or helps businesses to trim their links. They look very neat and you can customize it. Like my link that I use for Onpassive, I trimmed it and then I added my name in the end. I customized it to show my name. So if you go, you find my link, you click on it, you will see my name customized there. And then I opened a new tab and I pasted it on my computer. Went back the following day, it showed me who clicked on my link, from what part of the world, what time they clicked. It showed me their IP addresses. That's very powerful for businesses. Because if I'm selling things, I'm in North Carolina, and I wake up in the morning and I find people in North Carolina and Virginia and Maryland have clicked on my link, then I know that that should not be my focus because I already have those customers. Now I'm going to focus areas that I've not seen more people to market my business there. And all these products are available in Onpassive. There are about 50 products, which we cannot discuss now. But just know that it's a lot of products. And when you become a founder, Onpassive sells those products for you. We have to have this clear. You have to sell something to make money. You have to sell either a service or a product to make money. And that's how we are going to make money. But the difference is we will not be selling. Onpassive will be creating the products. Onpassive will be selling the products for us. And when Onpassive makes money, the CEO has promised to share generously with the founders. We don't quote the numbers here, but we cannot project the numbers, but we know the products we have are superior, they are viable, they are affordable, they will be at a flat rate. And when you have all those qualities and they are AI embedded, they are futuristic. Onpassive is a company that is a future company happening now. And you don't want to miss that. What happens when you put all those beautiful things in front of somebody? They're going to sign up for them. What happens when they sign up? Onpassive is going to make mullahs. What happens when it makes mullahs? We get part of it. So it's just amazing. And I wish that you can get the dream, you can get the vision, and step in, those who are not founders, to become founders. Thank you so much for listening. This is Onpassive. The CEO is Mufareh, who has committed to give power of business to the hands of the people. Onpassive is a business made by people, and it's for people. We have real office buildings in different parts of the world. In India, in the US, Florida, we have offices coming up, different parts. It's not going to be only a few countries. We are getting ready to get global leaders. And you know, when you become a founder and a global leader, Onpassive builds or buys the office for you. Onpassive equips the office for you. Oh my goodness. I just can't wait to see what we do. Thank you so much. Love you all. Now I give it back to Lynn. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Gladys. Your presentations are always compelling, and I think we can relate to what you say. So we appreciate that you share. You're amazing, very amazing, and you really show what Onpassive is about. You're amazing. That's all I can say. Okay, at this time we have Brenda Matete, who is in Kenya, and she would like to talk about Obless, which is our crowdfunding platform. And after she is done, then we'll open it up for questions and answers. And when you're ready to ask a question or make a comment, you'll be raising your hand and we will recognize you and ask you to unmute. So go ahead, Brenda, you may begin speaking.
Hi, Lynn.
Hello, Brenda.
Hi.
Good to have you.
Nice to see you too. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. My name's Brenda Matete. I'm from Kenya, and I'm briefly going to talk on Obless, which is one of the products of Onpassive. Last time I talked about our little, but even now I'm going just to briefly touch on why I find this product quite amazing. One, we all know that Obless is one of the products of Onpassive, And this is an amazing product because it's a platform that our CEO has prepared for each one of us to be able to touch other people's lives, to give hope to people who have no hope in life. Because I imagine I know in every other country, here in Kenya, other countries also, we have so many street children, we have homeless people, we have people in the communities who are marginalized, children who cannot even get school fees to go to access education, widows who are not even able to put a plate of food on the table for their children, and also widowers, also men who have probably have children and they have no means of income with them. What amazes me about this product is because this is a golden opportunity that our CEO has brought to us. It's an opportunity that will give us access to coming together as a team. For example, right now, there is the Mission for Africa. This is a group of people who don't even know each other. People like, we have somebody like Lynn, we meet on Zoom. Every leader who is in this meeting, we meet here on Zoom, but we have not met face to face. But somehow, emotionally and spiritually, this kind of Onpassive kind of connects us together. And I feel this is my brother, this is my sister, and it all brings us to having a common goal. And it is important because, last time I gave you a small story about myself and why I actually chose to be a founder because of Hopeless. I was working as a nurse in a certain community in a clinic. And as I was covering over a weekend in the evening, I saw a group of people coming from the gate. And they were carrying a baby, and I assumed that this must be a sick child. So I went to meet them so that I could see what was wrong with the child. So they handed over the child to me. They told me this child was abandoned. We just picked him there, check if he's sick or if he is well or not. So I took the child, we went to check, called the lab girl, we went to the laboratory. By the time we came out of the laboratory, there was nobody outside. They had all gone. So I was left with this baby, and now it was me to decide what to do. And I couldn't abandon him. So what I did, I called the security and we went around the marketplace, trying to see if there is anybody who knows. There wasn't anybody, reported at the police. I was told to go to a children's office the following morning. I went and they told me, we are sorry, we don't have a place for such small babies. So back to my house with my baby. And that was in May 2012. And until today, I am still with that boy with me. I picked him when he was, okay, we didn't know the age or the name. We had to give a name. Right now he's in school, he's in grade 4, but I took him even before he started crawling while I was with him. So that is actually what made me be passionate about this Hopeless. Because such things, if we have such hearts to help, there are so many out there who have nobody to take care of them. And Onpassive has given us a platform where we can come together as a team, where we can join hands with a good cause, and at the same time, be able even to solicit funds through this same Hopeless. So this is a very amazing opportunity that we have. And if the guests who are in this meeting, I urge you to embrace this opportunity. There is the saying that goes, when somebody gives you an opportunity and you know nothing about it, say yes, accept it, and then be ready to learn. Be ready to learn about what you've just accepted. And that way, it makes you even become a leader. You never thought you would be a leader. It gives you a lot of motivation to do things. It gives you, you even end up growing yourself as a person. So what I would like to say about Obless is that this is an opportunity that we should all impress. An opportunity that I don't know if it can be dropped out now, what can happen, but it's an opportunity that will make us give smiles to many people's faces. Children who are homeless, street children who have nowhere to go, mothers who cannot feed their children. If we come together as a person, I was trying even to do small calculations in my mind and saying, if only even somebody gives $1, which is probably approximately about 120 Kenya shillings, $1. If everybody gives that, and we are 1 million people, that is a lot of money that will go a long way in helping so many people. And in the end, all the blessings come back to us. And as Gladys has also said, when you are able to give, right now you don't have, but you are able to extend your hand to somebody. What of the time that comes that when you realize now God has blessed me and I'm able, I have enough. It will be so easy for you to share. And everything comes with practice. If we don't start practicing now, then even tomorrow when you may not have the mind and the heart to do so. So I think that is what I can say about Obless. And thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you, everyone. I'm so excited to be a founder. I can't wait when the apples start falling. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you kindly, Brenda. Awesome sharing. All right, now we would like to open it up for questions and comments. We have Engineer Mike Ojang Tambia from Canada, who is first up.
Hello, everybody, all our leaders globally. This is a good Saturday for everybody in Kenya. And it's a good one because we have leaders from all over the globe. All our leadership council members, Ms. Lynn, somebody who went, he's already gone. We have Cynthia Brown. We have Listra, who are always present. We have Father Bless, Owina Sivi Wanji, Owinas Marcia Himabo, Owinas Dr. Benny, Sister Gladys. These are people who are regular in most of their webinars. This is just to show you the solidarity. Oh, I've stopped leaving out Owinas Father Bless. Hello, Father Bless. So this is just to tell you, people of Kenya, what Onpassive is all about. If you look where all of us we are logging from, Lina Kamodo from USA, so many USAs, we have South Africans, we have India. I've seen Sampad from India. Yeah, Sampad, the leader from India. So this is the joy we share in Onpassive. Thank you very much, Sister Gladys, for making us understand this concept of Onpassive in a very simple way. And thank you, who was our Miss Brenda, for bringing us all blessed. I mean, that is what we should be learning, we should be understanding about our system, Onpassive, the movement. It is awesome. I get up every day. You want to get up to feed yourself when you sign up in Onpassive. You want to hear, oh, they say, oh, we have round table. Everybody wants to go there. We have Friday Night Live. Everybody wants to go. Julia Milo. Everybody wants to go. I mean, you want to be with the community. Just communing with people. It makes a lot of sense. It is also a therapy, everybody. Just imagine you go out there. Work is very stressful. The family is very stressful. You come up, you log into a webinar like this, you hear these kind and generous words from our sisters and brothers. It gives you more strength to push on in nature. We are in a very stressful world, everybody, very stressful. So this is a therapy. Onpassive is a therapy for our generation. We come here, I see people, I mean, who have 2 to 9 jobs, and some people don't ever know how to know what they will eat tomorrow. But thank God, we are having something that is coming, which is a movement. Our CEO created it with all his heart. He used his own money and created these systems for us. We did not pay for it. What we are paying for is a founding position. But he used his own finances to create this platform with his own heart for us all. And this is what will benefit from it. People, I'm telling you, like our sister Gladys just said, it is not only you alone. We can join in the house, 10 people, 4 people, 5 people to secure one account in Onpassive. Can we do that? Yes. Not just if it is too heavy for you, one person, let's join together. 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10 people for one account. It will still survive. Why? Because our CEO always tells us all the time that with just one founding account in Onpassive, you will be successful. Because he knows it all. He is a person who knows marketing campaigns. He's a person who knows how to drive traffic to our businesses. And every online business, it is successful because of traffic. We need traffic. Oh, bless. Let me tell you what Oh, bless will do for us again in Africa. All of us are Africans here, 90% of us sitting here. It is a continent that we need to put our hands together to build it. So in Kenya, for instance, if I'm sitting down there, I'm living down the beach somewhere in Nairobi, okay? What do? We don't have good potable water, like drinking water to drink in that area. What I can do, I will raise a cost on Oh Bless. I say, oh, please, founders, I have this project. I want to give drinking water to my people in downtown Nairobi. Please, it will cost me $1 million, for instance, the project. We are already 1.2 million now as founders. So if every founder would donate just $1, just $1, it will be $1.2 million. How much is my project? 1 million project. So I will finish the project, execute it, and I will be left with 200,000, which can also help me to execute another project. When you see all these global leaders coming here today, it is because of that. We want to impact the world. We want this. We already, Mr. Mufareh used to say before that he wants to create 1 million Mother Teresas. We already want more than 1 million. We're 1.2 Mother Teresas. So it is a good thing. Please, if you are still standing out there, the chances are very slim now. The door is soon closing. We are starting the marketing campaign. We're going to the next step of our journey.
Yes, yes. Time is coming to an end. You're exactly right, Engineer Mike. I hear the passion in your sharing today. I appreciate that. We do have time limit. We need to end in a few minutes, but you shared quite a bit. I thank you and I appreciate you very much. Next, we have Sylvie Wanji from the United States. You would like to say a few words. Let's all speak a little bit, short time, so that everybody can have a chance to speak. All right, you're up, Sylvie. Go ahead.
Thank you so very much, Sister Lynn. Thank you to our sister Gladys and our sister, the speaker of today. Gladys, as usual, you just nailed it. Every time that you speak about Onpassive, I'm just, more than happy. We brief here in Onpassive. Do you ask, what is the power of Onpassive? Wow, which a great question. The power of Onpassive. This is it. Like my background is saying, the connection that brings us together here. This is one of the power. Onpassive is very powerful. One man just wake up in the morning, one morning, because he has a golden heart and because he want to share his love and the wealth that he has, he decide to share it with us without discrimination. Look at us here. There is no problem of race, language, anything. We are all speaking the same language, the language of Onpassive. I believe that it is time for any human being to rise and shine through Onpassive. Why? Because by using Onpassive product, you are able to be aware of your potential. We have people who cannot go to school because the parent cannot afford money. Guess what? Everyone, just with $97 becoming a founder, you'll be able to use Academy. You'll be able to send your kid to school at the same level that whoever has million tons of dollars. It doesn't matter, rich or poor, we have the same advantage. How beautiful is that? Through Onpassive, with its product, we have Oh Bless. That one is just amazing. Oh Bless. Can you believe that? Through Oh Bless, we'll be able to impact life. We'll be able to provide water, electricity in Africa. Some people still going, lighting the lamp or a little candle. You have maybe 5 minutes to study your lesson and pass it on to another person. With Onpassive, everything will be gone. We'll be able to change our life. Through Onpassive, we bring everything to everybody. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you. Thank you for your passion, your sharing. That was awesome. I wish we had more time to let people have a more opportunity, but we've got maybe about 10 minutes left, and we have 3 more hands raised. So we'll need to move on. Thank you, Sylvie. Thanks for your understanding. Next, we have Roger, who would like to speak. Go ahead and let's see, let me unmute you. There you go.
Good evening, good morning, everyone. Thank you for giving me the panel. Thank you, Sister Gladys, for this amazing presentation. Sister Brenda, thank you so much. I was an orphan at a very young age. Please, if any time you want to provide for that child, don't wait Onpassive to launch. Let me know, please. Anytime you want to provide for that child, I would like to be part of it. I'm not going to wait. If $1 can do something for it, I'll provide. I'm pleading for that. Also, Women for Africa. It seems like it's only for women, but when time comes, can you give us the link where to send our contribution, please? And Sister Wanji Mambombo said it all. Oh bless, that is it. When I saw Oh bless, my dream came true to help orphans, homeless, women who have been beaten, abused. My dream has come true. It's not the money that I'm waiting now. I want to start my dream to help those that are in need. I don't want to take too much time. Thank you, Sister Lynn, for what you are doing. Thank you, all of you guys. Sister Gladys, please, don't stop, don't give up. Sister Brenda, please let me know anytime this child needs something. I would like to be part of it. Thank you,
Roger.
and God bless you guys.
Thank you so much for sharing. Next, we have Dr. Benny. You're unmuted. You can go ahead and speak.
Thank you so much, Sister Gladys and to Lynn for giving me this opportunity. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to my brothers and sisters on this amazing webinar in different parts of the globe. I want to take this special moment to thank Sister Gladys' excellent presentation, Sister Brenda I applaud you. I am so proud of you. Keep up the good work. As you guys know, when it comes to Onpassive, I enjoy Onpassive. Without Onpassive at this moment, I don't think I can survive. Most of the time, as you know, that I eat, I drink, I sleep, and I dream Onpassive. Let me tell you guys something. I know we don't have that much time, but I just want to encourage our brothers and sisters, our newest guest, for you guys to know that there is no recruitment here. To tell the truth, that's why I am here. No auto shipment. We have more than 50 products, and our products are viable and legitimate. Some people don't know that. Now, when I talk about viability, I said it is necessary. I always give an example with a cell phone. Each and everyone, even children 8 years old, they have cell phone, which means that it is necessary, right, for those kids. All over, even in Africa, you need the cell phone because you don't have computers, right? You have your email, utilizing your cell phone. So with all the products that we have, they are all necessary, they are viable, and we have organic products, organic, which means that these products are built from scratch. We didn't just beg it from anybody. Now, I just want to encourage our newest guest, listening to someone like me in this country. I am an information system security officer, so I did my due diligence to know that, just to make sure that Onpassive is for real, a company that is registered in the United States. If it is not registered, please do not join, right? Now, I decided to talk to...
I'm so sorry. We got 4 speakers and we have 6 minutes left. So could you wrap it up? So I want to make sure everybody has a chance. So sorry.
No, it's okay. No, I just want to encourage each and everyone to let you guys know that Onpassive is not a joke. Now, we don't have that much time. I would like you guys to go, whoever brought you here, go back and say thank you so much and join today. When you join, all of us are going to work as a family. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. Next up, we have Pastor Paul. Got about 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me unmute you.
Okay, thank you very much, Lynn, for giving me 1 minute. 1 minute is even too much for me because as a matter of fact, people have talked enough. My own, the only thing I want to say is thank Gladys, not for her presentation, but for her passion for her people in Kenya. It's not everybody that are out there enjoying their life in first world societies, in developed societies that care for their people down here in Africa. But her as a mother, she has shown that she's a mother. So therefore, all the founders here, if you allow your families and friends in Kenya to lose this opportunity, your name is sorry. And if you are a guest and you are here, you have gotten the information, you missed it, it is either the witchcraft is following you or something else, but you can conquer it, conquer the battle, and the only thing you do is try and join. Gladys, thank you very much for your effort and continue until the last day. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Paul. All right, we've got Marcienne. She'll be our last speaker today, and she has about a minute to share. Go ahead, Marcienne.
Yeah, thank you so much, Auntie Lynn. I have less than 1 minute. I just want to encourage everybody. And I want to say that our CEO said some time ago, if you are not affected by somebody, it means you are nobody. I think all of us have to be affected by somebody to be somebody. We don't want to be nobody. So my fellow people in Kenya, get yourself affected by somebody so they can recognize you as somebody. Please, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Marcy, and thank you for all of you who shared your hearts today. We appreciate you. Onpassive Kenya webinar is every week on Saturday at this time. We may be making some time adjustments, but we will keep you informed if we do. At this time, I'd like to let Gladys Nyaboro have the final words as we end our webinar. Thank you all for attending.
Thank you so much, Lynn, for hosting this meeting. Thank you so much for all the attendees. We appreciate you all for always supporting us. As we know, Onpassive is special. Thank you to all who gave your input. So we encourage you, the guests, to go back to the person who invited you. And after this meeting, we welcome you to Julie and the Milo show, which starts at 2 p.m. And after that, this evening, we have OTech Pro, which is IT. We have IT professionals who are founders. This reminds me to say one thing. Onpassive, it doesn't matter where you come from. We have dentists, we have doctors, we have teachers, we have moms, it doesn't matter what you do, whether you have a job or not, this is the place to be. I forgot to mention one more thing. $97 to become a founder, plus any bank processing fee depending on your country. But for most people who have joined my team, they are paying around $102 in total, but it may differ from whichever country you come from. And after that, when we will be launching globally, we will pay a one-time fee out of pocket, which the CEO had said before will be between $200 and $300. But in the recent weeks, he has said there may be packages, we don't know. But just prepare, everybody, what I'm telling everybody, prepare for another one-time payment of $200 to $300 out of pocket. And then after that, the business is to sustain itself by paying the monthly payments from whatever you earn. So thank you so much. I wanted to give that full information so that when you make the decision, you make a well-informed decision. Thank you so much. Love you, love you, love you. Asante sana.
Thank you everyone for attending. We're out of time. Della, you're most welcome to come back next week and raise your hand early so you can share, because we need to go. This is being live streamed and it needs to end at this time. So at this time, we're going to allow you all to unmute yourselves and say bye-bye, and we'll see you next Saturday for Onpassive Kenya webinar. Thank you very much.
Omasi, I will call you, please. Omasi,
Philadelphia.
We are
Omasi, I will call you in 5 minutes.
Hello.
Bye,
you.
bye, bye.
Bye, Aussie.
Okay.
Love you.
On the next web,
Love
everybody.
you.
Thank you,
Yes.
Lynn Nakamoto. Thank you.
Bye.
Tutaonana.
Bye.
Tutaonana kwa heri.
See you, everyone.
Iya
Bye.
mono.
Goodbye.
Wega muno, ne wega
Bye-bye.
muno.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Next week.
Bye.